There's an element to this that must be mentioned, and that is that the assailant was black and the victim was white. One thing that's very obvious to all of us is if the races were reversed, you wouldn't just be hearing about this on this show and a handful of others. It would be blanketing the national airwaves coast to coast. But it's not, because honestly, white boys' lives don't matter. Your thoughts, Michael?
The fact that you even have to walk on eggshells to state this obvious fact about the case shows you, in no small part, how we got to this place in the first place. It's just a horrible story. What amazing grace from this boy's father, who says, I already forgive him, which is to say, vengeance is mine, says the Lord, and I will repay. Their foot shall slide in due time. That is not to say that the boy should not be arrested, prosecuted, imprisoned for life at least, if not more. And, the very fact that that has not happened is part of how we got here in the first place. This question, how was this boy raised? Well, you're not allowed to ask that question. When specifically from the racial angle, which the establishment media will not speak about. They probably won't speak about the case because of the races of the perpetrator, the alleged perpetrator and the victim. One has said that we cannot ask how we got to a place where 70% plus of black children in the United States are born out of wedlock. We're not allowed to ask that. That's politically incorrect. It's none of your business. Well, it is my business because I live in society and there are obviously downstream effects. I don't know the particulars of this guy's family situation. Maybe he just he went totally off the handle. Maybe he had some mental health crisis or something. We're not allowed to talk about these things either. We have to now elevate insanity as some kind of social currency.